and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my entire designer shoe collection. Believe it or not, I used to have absolutely no interest in handbags and was really only a shoe girl. I know that sounds ridiculous now. So I thought I would do this video and show you the shoe collection. But before I jump into it, if you are new here or if you're returning but you haven't yet, please do hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me if you enjoy content on luxury items, handbags, shoes, collections, unboxing, hauls, that sort of thing. And if you enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and ring the bell to be notified when more are posted. Okay, jumping straight in because we have quite a bit to get through. I will at the end put in some mod shots or footage just to show you what they're like on, but I'm not going to go into too much detail because we have quite a bit to get through and I'm just going to do them by design. So jumping straight into the video, the first pair to show you are these Louis Vuitton combat boots. I'm not going into too much detail about these. I did show these in my Louis Vuitton accessories collection video, which I will link up here somewhere for you to see if you're interested in that. But those are the Louis Vuitton combat boots from the Stories collection. I fell in love with this heart. And those are the only pair of Louis Vuitton shoes. The next pair to show you are these Choo boots. These, I loved this gold detail on the back. I actually picked these up in San Francisco. And this buckle detailing here. I did have them in black as well, but the black I wore to death. These I haven't got just as much wear out of because of the colour, and the suede in Ireland does rain quite a bit, so they just haven't got as much wear. But that's the second pair, these Choo ankle boots. To show you are these Sophia Webster wedges. I think these are beautiful. They're so lovely in the summer. This detail hangs down over your heel and really just adds something to these. Next up are these Chloe Susanna boots, and I am a huge fan of these. I just think they're dramatic. You do get quite a few looks at them, but sure, aren't we used to that if you're a luxury lover? I bought these in a 37. I would normally be an EU 38, which is a UK 5, but I found with these the 37 was fine. I just love the detailing on them. So you would see them quite a lot on social media. They are expensive for boots. I think they were somewhere around £800. But for me personally, I have got the wear out of them and I would intend to keep wearing them for quite some time. The next shoes I have to show you are Chanel. I have two pairs. The first are these espadrilles in these fabulous tweed teal fabric with the sequenced CC on the front. I didn't intend to buy these. I had intended to buy a pair of the beige classic lambskin, but once I saw these I just got totally distracted by the colour and couldn't get over the beauty of the teal. I bought them from the Instagram reseller at Marina Fashion Lover. I will leave her details down below. I've bought a few things from her now. They are fabulous. They're a little bit tight. These are a 38. Chanel don't make espadrilles in half sizes. So if you are normally a half size, I would recommend that you size up to the next size. I am a 38, 37 and a half or 38, and these were tight when I first bought them. That's why they're still stuffed. Now they have stretched quite a bit. The tweed has stretched as I've worn them, and I haven't worn them that much yet, so they're fine now. But just if you are in between sizes, I would recommend that you size up rather than sizing down. My next Chanel shoes are an embarrassment. They are the classic ballet flats, and as you can see, they're just pretty destroyed. These have seen me through 2 pregnancies, which if you've been there is not easy on your feet. It's not nice. These probably just need to go in the bin, to be honest. We also got a little rescue puppy who decided to chew the back of them when they were in a much better state than this, which wasn't great. But these are in the size 38. They are well worn. I've got so much wear out of them. Next, moving on to Valentino, I have 3 pair. These are the classic rock studs in the black patent leather with the nude here with the classic studs. Luckily, I haven't had any problems with these. No studs or anything have fallen out. I did buy these in a 38. I find these pretty true to size and they have held up really well actually. I find these a great staple. I think they're a classic. I know there were videos going around recently where some top influencers had said that the rock studs are done, they're over, they wouldn't wear them anymore. You won't hear that from me. I'm just a normal person. I save up a lot from my luxury items when I buy them. I buy them so as they last. They are luxury items. There's a great video by, I think it's Melikeetoo. I will put her YouTube down below, and she has a great video on the same type of sentiment on the Gucci belt. And if you're interested in that, I would check it out. Like, the box for these is just over here. And when I bought them, which is a few years ago, they were £615. And maybe if you live in the world of top influencers and London Fashion Week and stuff, things like this, you know, do become out of style for you, but not for me. And you won't hear that from me, because I think that luxury pieces, when they cost this amount of money, and for a normal person like me, it takes a long time saving them, or it uses an awful lot of your money. I just think that just to say they're done whenever they're still, in my view, beautiful shoes is just not what my channel is about. The next rock studs I have are these beautiful kitten heel version. These I actually bought from the YouTuber Isabelle Styles. I leave her YouTube below, but I'm sure you've already seen it. She's one of my favourite YouTubers. She also had this Chanel bag. This is from the 18B collection in the purple lambskin leather. The colour is just stunning. She had it in the mini version, and when she sold the Chanel, she also then sold her shoes on a vlog sale, and I bought them from her. They're pretty much like brand new, and they go perfectly with that bag. And just having the lower heel for during the day wear, this just allows me to wear them a bit more, especially with the children running about. So that is the kitten heel version of the rock stud, which again I don't think are past it yet. My last Valentino shoes are these rock stud flats, which I unboxed in my recent unboxing video with 2 Chanel bags. I will link that up above if you're interested in checking it out. So these haven't been worn yet. I bought these from myteresa.com as a sandal. I got 15% off. I think they had a discount code on, and I just thought these were great for adding a bit of edge or a bit of interest to summer outfits. Moving on now to Gucci, and these are the first pair that I have. I love the colours. If you've watched me or followed me for any time now, you'll know that deep pinks and purples are just sucker for them. I loved these with the gold beside it. I did buy these. These were the first Gucci shoes that I bought, and I didn't know my sizing at the time, and Gucci's quite big. Well, I have found it to be quite big. These are in a 38, which is my normal size, and they would be too big if I don't add in a heel grip. I need a heel grip in these and an insole, and then they're fine, but without them, they are just too big. These also, I bought these on Vestiaire Collective. I think they were in the region of £450 to £550 brand new. I got these for £180, and it just shows that designer shoes are not an investment. They're shoes. You put your feet in them, you walk on them, you walk on the ground on them, and they don't hold their money. If you're only starting out in luxury or starting out in designer pieces, my advice would be only buy shoes if you absolutely love them and you intend to wear them to death. Don't put your money in shoes if you're not sure or you think there's a chance you're going to resell them. Also, if you're going to buy shoes like Louboutin, which I'm going to come on to, or even Gucci, and you don't know your sizing, please buy them from somewhere that lets you return them, because the sizing, especially with Louboutins, is an art form. It's complete science all to itself. I then have these from the Gucci Marmont line in the high heel. They are the gold crinkled leather, and I just think they're stunning. I love different, stand out, loud shoes, colourful shoes. My husband hates them. It drives him crazy. He would much prefer that I stick to calm, neutral shoes all the time, but I just love adding a bit of pop of colour either with your shoes or your bag, and I think it's an extension of your personality, but he doesn't always agree. It doesn't always agree at all, but I think these are fab. I love the gold, or the age gold hardware. I love the fringing. I love the gold. Now, the height of the heel, I probably don't get as much wear out of these just because the heel is so high, and with having 2 children, we aren't out just as much anymore, but I think they're fab. I bought these also from a UK consignment store, and I think I paid somewhere around £350, which was a saving on these, and I loved them so much. Crazy shoe person. I then bought them in the lower heel as well, and it's because I love the gold crinkled leather. I think they're just so fab. Now, The high heels are 38, which I need an insole in. These are 37.5, which is perfect. But these are just, I think they're great. I bought the lower heel because I can wear them more during the day. I keep thinking and telling myself that I need to sell these higher ones because I'm just not wearing them, and they're both the exact same colour, and that is a bit crazy. But then I try them on and they're so cute and they're so lovely, and then I feel guilty. I feel as if I'm offending the shoe by talking about selling it, which is absolutely nuts. But I'm always apologising and saying, sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that I'm going to sell you. But I really do need to think about it because they're the exact same colour, and the high heel version just isn't getting worn. These, I will put footage, you can see them both at the end, but these are just more wearable with the height, although I was always a high heel girl, so I suppose having the kitten type block heel rather than the high heel just hurts me a little bit. Finally, also in the Gucci Marmont line, I know this line isn't for everybody, but I love these shoes, and I just think the loafer version with the lower heel is so wearable for during the day, and adds a little bit rather than something just maybe plainer, and I fell in love with this colour. It's just so fab. It's just like summer in a shoe, really, I think. I haven't worn them yet just with lockdown because we haven't really been out as much, but I thought even with a simple outfit of a white t-shirt and denim that these would just really add it up and speak to it. But there we go. Is it a bit crazy having so many shoes in the same colour? Probably, but there you go. And then moving on to my first love, the first true love of my life, Christian Louboutin. I just loved these shoes. These were my first obsession, Louboutin shoes. Now these have been worn quite a bit. You can see they've been resold actually recently. And they're not the most comfortable shoes in the world. Louboutin shoes, a little bit when you get to know the styles and sizes a bit more, but they're really not the most comfortable. These black patent are the So Kate version, and when you see them with the red underneath, I just love them. Now, again, they're not made for comfort, and you got to get to know your Louboutin sizes. If you don't know your sizes, please buy somewhere from where you can return them. These in the So Kate are a 37, which is a full size down for me. I did have the Pigalle. The Pigalle and the So Kate are nearly identical. There's a slight difference in the shape. I personally find the So Kate a lot more comfortable and easy to walk in. The Pigalle, although it looks the same, I find it more difficult. I did have a pair of the Pigalle in a deep pink spiked version. They were absolutely stunning. But I bought them before I really knew my Louboutin sizes, and I bought them in a 37.5 rather than the 38, and it still wasn't enough. Even with the half size down, I couldn't wear them. They were just too big. And again, talking about how designer shoes don't hold their money, and they're not a good investment for your money if there's a chance you're going to resell them. I bought those for £750. I wore them once for about an hour because I physically couldn't walk in them. They were just too big and coming off. And I resold them and I got somewhere in the region of £180. So it's such a waste of money. Next are one of my all-time favourite pair of Louboutins, and it's these stunning sequenced Fifi. The style Fifi, I wear my true to size. I'm a 38 in these. I find these very comfortable. I still can wear the Fifi all day long. These are in the 100mm or 10 centimetres, and I can still wear these all day. I would have no qualms in buying the Fifi again. These I just think are fab. They're just wow for me, who is I appreciate you have to be okay with out there colours and prints, but I just think they're stunning. Those I got, those must be 7 or 8 years old now. The next pair of Louboutins then are these Bella Zeppa boots, which I'm in love with. I know that sounds like crazy, but there you go. I think it's the soft dove grey suede, and this, I love the way that this dips down at the front, and I love the shape that it gives your foot. I just think they're stunning. Now these came in a few different colours, but this grey I just thought was absolutely fabulous. These are a 37. Truth be told, 38 would have been better, but I couldn't find them. And with Louboutin sizes, I can wear these because the sizes can be very strange. So I can wear them, but a 38 probably would have been better. So I don't wear them if I'm wearing them for hours, but I love them. I just love the shape it gives your foot. The next pair of Louboutins then are these stunners. These are just fab. Look at that at the back, that glitter detail and the little zip. And then you put your foot obviously down through the netting and you can see your foot through it. It just gives it such a great look. These are the 120, the same as the black So Kate, but they're a little bit easier to walk on because this obviously holds it onto your foot. They're still high, obviously, still wouldn't be running marathons in them, but they do give a little bit more comfort and security to your foot because it has around here this support. These are in a 38. As you can see, they are quite worn as well. Next pair then are these flats, which are fabulous, but the quality of these I was really disappointed in. You can see areas like here, and I think they're on this shoe as well. And this happened very quickly after having these. I actually sent these back to Louboutin because I had only worn them maybe once or twice, and I wasn't wearing them anywhere that was hard wearing or that would have damaged them. And it's just because this gold threading that's through them is so delicate. And Louboutin basically come back and said, well, that's just the wear. And for the price of them and the amount of Louboutins I have bought, I thought that was very disappointing in their customer service, to be fair. Now, since that, because I was wearing them sparingly, because they had damaged so easily, I then just started wearing them. You can see that, you know, it's going to happen. So I thought, right, well, if that's what's going to happen in them, I might as well just get my wear out of them. So you can see they are quite worn and they're comfortable because they're flat, and they're still fabulous looking because of the detail and the intricacy on the stitching and the metallic type gold coming through them. They're still beautiful, but they were very delicate, and I was disappointed in the quality with those. Those are the loafers, and they're also in a 38. They were true to size, which I find happens more often with Louboutin's flats. Still with me, we're nearly there. These were my wedding shoes. These are the fabulous Swarovski crystal Fifi shoes. As I say, Fifi I find very comfortable. I wore these all day at my wedding. I wore them right through, didn't change for the dancing, didn't change out of them, danced all night in them, and have worn them since. I've worn these to another wedding where I was bridesmaid. I've worn them to a couple of events, and they're very, very comfortable. They are obviously quite, you know, you want to notice them. They're not understated, but look at the colours sparkling on those crystals. Now, these, I didn't buy the Fifi strassed ones. I think at the time when I was getting married, which is 7 years ago, these were around £2,200, £2,300. So I bought a pair of neutral coloured Fifi, and then I had these strassed by Red Souls Reborn. I will put their Instagram down below. And the only bit that you can see maybe, is that the glue maybe starting to come through at the bottom? But they have been worn quite a bit. There's not a mark or not a crystal off them. I just think they're fab. They're stunning. They actually sit on a shelf now as decoration whenever they're not being worn. Another one of my favourites are these peep toes. These are fab. You can see they get worn. They've been worn at a garden party, which maybe isn't great for the suede, but there you go. I bought these on honeymoon in Dubai. They are also a 38 in true to size. They have navy suede at the back with these spike details, and then this peep toe, and this is pony hair here, obviously not real, but these are fab. They just give your foot a fantastic shape. I will put some mod shots or footage in so as you can see, but these are one of my favourite pairs of Louboutins. And finally, if you're still here, you've made it to the end, thank you so much. These are my most recent pair of Louboutins that I bought this year, and I bought these were meant to be my spring type boot that still had this beautiful dove grey suede. That's why I bought them, because the same as those other boots, I just absolutely love that. But bought them in this lower 55 centimetre heel. I thought these would get me right through spring with maxi dresses, with jeans, with all sorts. And then of course lockdown came and we haven't been anywhere, so these actually haven't been worn. So maybe they're next spring's boot, although no, in Ireland there'll be time to wear them yet. So that is my designer shoe collection. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure that was lengthy. I am going to insert now some footage to show you what these are like on. But if you've made it to the end, thank you. Please give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing and ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.